Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Daniels, and this week we are going to learn how to write a new kind of opinion essay called a favorite book essay. And you are already familiar with most parts of a, an opinion essay. And today we're going to learn one new part and review some of the parts you already know. So today's learning goal is I can identify the parts of a favorite book essay. And here are the different parts. So the first part, which you already know how to write, is your introduction. This is where you are going to state your opinion. And here's the new part. You are going to include the title and the author of the book. The next part is something new. And this is going to be where you tell what the book is mainly about. The third part is something that you're also familiar with, and this is where you are going to give reasons and examples that support your opinion. And you've been doing that all along in your other opinion essays. And finally, another part that you are familiar with is you are going to write a conclusion that restates your opinion in a different way. So let's take a look at what this would look like. So this is my favorite book essay for a book called Guess How Much I Love You. This book was my daughter's favorite book when she was a little girl, and we read it as a bedtime story almost every night. So let's start taking a look, and as I read my essay to you, I want you to think about, where did I write an introduction? Where did I tell what the book was about? Where did I give reasons to support my opinion? And where did I write a conclusion that stated my opinion in a different way? My favorite book is Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney. This book tells the story of little Nut Brown Hare, who is getting put to bed by his father, Big Nut Brown Hare. Little Nut Brown Hare tells his father how much he loves him, and his father repeats what Little Nut Brown Hare says. At the end, they look at the moon together. I love this story because it shows the love between a parent and their child. The pictures are very beautiful too. These are some reasons why I love this book. So let's take a look now at the different parts. And here is where I wrote my introduction, right at the beginning. My favorite book is Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney. So I include the title, which I underlined because that is what we do when we write the title of a book. We use underlining. And then I gave the author's name, Sam McBratney. And notice how I used capital letters in the author's name. Now, this is the part where I told what the book is mainly about. And I said that this book tells the story of little Nut Brown Hare who was getting put to bed by his father, Big Nut Brown Hare. So I kind of mentioned the main characters in the book and what happens in the beginning. Then I kind of talked about the middle of the book, where all through the middle of the book, little Nut Brown Hare is telling his father how much he loves him. And then his father always repeats what little Nut Brown Hare said. And then I wrote about what happened at the end of the book, where they looked at the moon together. So I used about 3 sentences to tell what the book is mainly about. Now comes another part that you know how to do, which is giving reasons and examples to support your opinion. And I wrote, I love this story because it shows the love between a parent and their child. The pictures are very beautiful too. So how many reasons did I have? Yeah, I had 2 reasons. So you probably want to have at least 2 reasons, maybe even more. And the last part was my conclusion, which is where I restated my opinion in a different way. These are some reasons. So let's take a look at a new favorite book essay. And what you're going to be doing after I read this essay to you, you are going to be clicking on your assignment, and your assignment is going to be to find the different parts of the book, of the favorite book essay, and highlight them. My favorite book is Fish is Fish by Leo Lionni. This book is about a frog and a fish who are friends. The frog goes and sees the world and tells the fish what he sees. I like the funny pictures that show what the fish thinks cows and people may look like. This book is so much fun to read. Do you think you know where the introduction is? Do you think you know where uh, this author tells what the book is about? Do you think you know where they gave reasons to support their opinion? And where did you see the closing or the conclusion? So this is what your assignment's going to look like. You are going to find the parts of the book essay over here that match up with the different colored parts over here. So I'll give you an example. The introduction, where the opinion is stated, and the title and the author. So let's see. This book is about a frog and a fish who are friends. No, that's not the introduction. This is why I love the book Fish is Fish. No, that's not the introduction. My favorite book is Fish is Fish by Leo Lionni. That sounds like it could be the introduction because I see the title of the book and I see the author of the book's name written here, and it's stating the person's opinion. Well, let me just check the last one to make sure that this is really the intro. I like the funny pictures that show what the fish thinks cows and people may look like. No, I don't think that's the introduction. So I'm going to come right here and highlight this part in yellow because that matches up with introduction. So you are going to do the rest of this assignment to find where it tells what the book is about, where the reasons and examples are, and where the conclusion is. If you are not able to highlight or to do the assignment online, then I would just suggest checking in with a family member and telling them where you think each part of the opinion essay is. Okay, talk to you tomorrow for the next part of favorite book essay.